everybody, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to share with you guys something that I've been wanting to do. As you guys can see, I have all like my cooking stuff. I got brown sugar, salt, baking soda, flour, cornstarch, I think this is powdered sugar, and then regular sugar. And as you guys can see, I just want something that matches. So what I ended up doing is I found some really good containers. I really wanted to find more containers like this. I got these about a little less than 10 years ago, and I cannot find containers like this. I've searched for them, and you guys know me, I'm a very frugal person, so I like to find inexpensive ones as I can. So what I'm gonna do is share with you guys what I found on clearance at Walmart. So these are what I found at clearance at Walmart. I do have another small one. I'm currently washing it because they went and put all these stickers on and they're a pain in the butt to get off. But what I ended up finding was these containers at Walmart. Now they're the Better Homes and Garden ones. The only thing that were wrong with these ones is they didn't have their labels on it. So that was the only thing, and like these are like $6, almost $7 for that. So what I'm gonna do is start taking all the stickers off, and then one thing I do know is not to put water like over here because it will have water stuck in it. But what I'm gonna do is take my Cricut machine and I'm going to label all these and organize my kitchen a little bit better. I'm really into organizing and labeling things, so let's get started and start washing. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna I tried peeling these off, and the sticker just kind of sucks. I mean, you could start peeling it off, but it just sucks. So what I'm going to do is have these soak in the water for a couple minutes. The bottom stickers that actually had the Better Homes and Garden sticker was actually a lot less sticky than this one, but like I said, I'm just going to let these stick in a hot water, and then I will show you guys how I get all the sticky residue off. Okay, you guys, so I actually peeled off one of the stickers. These have been sitting in here for about 2 hours. As you can see, it took off pretty much all the writing, and it's easy to peel off. This one, it still has some residue in it. Now I could scrape that off, and this was probably an easy clean. There's going to be some residue on there, and then what I'm going to do is take vegetable oil and scrape them right on there. So I'm just going to let these soak a little bit more, and this sticker came pretty much right off, but every single sticker is different. It's weird. Like some of them took a bit to peel off, and then some of it, you know, is right there. So this one, let's see what this one's like. Yeah, this one's going to be a pain in the butt to peel, as you guys can see right here. So what I'm going to do is try to scrape as much off, and then I'm going to put vegetable oil on it and let it sit for a little bit longer. Okay, you guys, so the next thing I found was some vegetable oil. I did my research, and I saw a post on YouTube that says vegetable oil works, so we're going to try it out. I just got a paper towel. I'm just going to pour some of this vegetable oil on my paper towel, and we will see how well it does. I'm going to let it soak in the paper towel a little bit, and then it said just to let it, you know, blot it on. I might have to add more, and then just let it kind of soak. I can't remember if there's one on here. And then the sides of this one is all done. It's just the bottom has some sticky to it, which doesn't bother me. But you just want to have the oil on there, and you could let it sit, but I'm actually kind of scrubbing it a little bit, and it is coming off, the sticky residue. And then you just move the paper towel in another spot. So I'm going to continue doing this for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what happens next. Okay, you guys, so I just had it scrubbed just a little bit more, and it came off really smoothly. So now it's all greasy. So I'm just going to continue washing the rest of these and let them air dry, and then I will show you guys what I'm going to do next with my Cricut machine. So we got that going on. Okay, you guys, so I have these all cleaned up, ready, good to go. So now I want to figure out what thing I'm going to put in each one, but before I figure that out, I want to start making my labels on my Cricut machine. So I'm just going to figure out what size I want these to have. So this is pretty much about 4 inches, so I'm pretty much going to make mine about 3.5, and I could go any height. I could even have it go this way if I wanted to, but I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna do about 3.5 inches. So I'm gonna go on my Cricut Design Center and start designing what I want it to say. So I tried to figure out a font that I wanted, and the font that I chose is called Paddington Regular. It is a Cricut font. But what I ended up doing is I have 5 of them right here, and I made each of them all 3.5 inches wide and then 1 inch tall. So they're pretty much all the same. Now the powdered sugar, I made it 3.5 by 2.5. The brown sugar again is 3.5 by 2.5, and then the cornstarch is 3.5 by 2.5. Now if you guys can't get it to that size, you just end up clicking this little thing to unlock it, and then you guys can change it to the exact size that you want. Now there is a 6th one that I do have. I'm gonna leave that blank for now until I figure out something. I was thinking of putting salt in the small one, but it's just easier keeping the salt in the container that we already have it in. So I'm just gonna leave it blank, and I'm probably just gonna put like drink packets or something in there for the time being. So now the best thing to do is figure out what color I want. Husband said let's do white. Well, why would you put white on flour when it's white? Sugar white, powdered sugar is white, and cornstarch is white. So we decided we're gonna do gray. So I'm gonna find my gray color and then start cutting these Now the next thing to do, you guys, I did not know this until recently, but you can actually move these. This is something I'm also using that I'm gonna just cut out at the same time. But you guys can move these all around. I did not know that because I was pretty much just gonna waste a bunch of, you know, vinyl, and I'm like, wait, I can move these around. So that is something that I did figure out recently. So you guys can do whatever you want to do, have it easier when you do cut them out. So let's start cutting them out. Okay, you guys, so I have my gray cut out, and then I also have my white for my other project that I am working on. So I'm just gonna guide this right through, and then I'm gonna push those buttons, and then I'm gonna click continue on my computer. It's gonna connect because I haven't connected in forever, and I have it set on vinyl, and then you're just gonna push the button, and now it's ready to cut. Okay guys, so it's all cut out, ready to go. So the next thing I always do is I just peel it off the mat, and then I'm going to cut off the this part where it's like nothing there, because I save every single scrap piece that I can get, because if I need it for another project, I have it and I don't have to cut out a tiny little piece. So I'm gonna start weeding this next. Okay guys, so what I ended up doing is cut them all out, so it's just easier for me to weed them. So this is the first one I'm going to start with. Yeah, if I can get it even to go. I mean, you can see the white. My nails are not the greatest, so give me a second. Okay guys, took a while, but I got it. So what I end up doing is I just go really slow, and I usually just peel them with my fingers. I know people use the tool, the Cricut tool, or whatever you guys choose to use, but this is just like what I do. I find it relaxing. And then like in the G part, because I'm doing sugar right now, I kind of just weed it out a little bit with the tool. And then, yeah. Voila. So I'm gonna finish weeding the rest of them out, and then I'll show you guys what I do next with the canisters. Okay guys, so I have them all weeded out. I ended up using the Dollar Tree contact paper. Love it. You can actually use it quite a few times. So this is what I got. I just got like just a basic shape. And then I'm just gonna press down on the brown sugar one, and then I'm gonna scrape it to get all the air bubbles out, like that. And then I'm gonna slowly peel back the paper on here. I accidentally did cut the thing as I was cutting out the letters, but that's okay because it turned out to be perfect. Daddy? Benjamin is talking in the background. Okay, you guys, sorry. So I'm gonna press this down. I'm just gonna kind of figure out where the center is and just kind of put it wherever I feel like it. If it's not even, it's not a big deal. This is just for us. And then I'm just gonna scrape it, try to get all the bubbles out, and peel back slowly, and voila, brown sugar. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do, let's just do the flour. Now I have a cornstarch one, but I'm going to put that on my smaller ones that I have. So we're just going to do flour. And you can reuse these. I think like maybe, well, I think I can use them my whole project. So we got that going on. So I'm going to peel this off. Gentle. Okay. Figure out where the middle is in the center. Voila. So now what I'm going to do next is put the rest of these on here and then put the ingredients in here and show you guys what it looks like all organized. Okay, you guys, so I have finished them. I still have a smaller container left, but I'm going to wait and see what I can put in there. But I did make a mess with the flour, so I had to clean all that up. One thing I also do is I label the dates that I put these in here so that I know how long they've been there. I know with the cornstarch, I can't remember how old that is. The powdered sugar is actually pretty new. I should probably put a different date on there. But that's just so I know, you know, when it gets super bad. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just something, you know, I've been wanting to do. Keep a little bit organized. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.